The Montreal Alouettes visit the Winnipeg Blue Bombers on Thursday night for a rematch of the 2023 Grey Cup. The Owls debut a new-look defensive line featuring Canadians Derek Wigan, Isaac Adiemi-Berglund, and American Dylan Wynn, alongside Sean Lemon, while the Bombers turn to Eric Lofton and Celestin Hubba to replace right tackle Jamarcus Hardrick and defensive end Jackson Jeffcoat. The Peg are currently favored by 6.5 points. I think this line, Hodge, is right around that Grey Cup line. I believe it was 6.5 or 7. But is that too many points once again for the Bombers to try and cover?
It's not. And the reason for that is quite simple, that this game is taking place in the Peg. According to Wikipedia, by the way, last year's line for the Grey Cup was 7.5. So this is just shy of that. Winnipeg, dating back to 2019, is 31-3 at home, which is maybe the best 4-year stretch in CFL history for a home team. I should ask Steve Daniel for confirmation. If it's not the best, it is certainly right up there. This Winnipeg team, there's no denying, has lost talent. As discussed on the show last week, I don't have this team winning 14 games again. I've got them winning 12. That being said, I think that this is a motivated group. I think this is a group that will come out angry, that will come out firing after losing a game that, by all accounts, they thought they were going to win in last year's Grey Cup. No disrespect to the Alouettes. I think they've done a very nice job of keeping together their Grey Cup roster. But with Winnipeg's defensive line locked and loaded, they've got a ton of new talent there. They're dressing a ton of defensive linemen for this game. I think they're going to be able to get after Cody Fajardo. And offensively, Brady Oliveira, who was quote-unquote hurt for all of training camp, has made a miraculous recovery and appears 100% ready to roll for game one. So to me, I don't think this game will be particularly close. I wouldn't necessarily put money on the Bombers at over a touchdown, but if you're getting them at under 7 points, I think this is a no-brainer. You take Winnipeg to win and cover. The Bombers absolutely killed the Tiger Cats in their home opener last season. I think that this could be a repeat performance for Winnipeg.
Yeah, I see this exactly the same way as you do, Hodge. This is going to be a fired-up Bombers team that's looking to avenge last year's defeat, and they get a chance to do it not on the road, but in their own home stadium, which I believe right now is the hardest place to play in the entire CFL. That bodes very well for this team, even if they've got a few new faces in new places. I also think we're just overvaluing the Montreal Alouettes a little bit right now because they're coming off that fantastic finish to last season and that Grey Cup victory. This is still a team that isn't going to blow you away offensively. They're going to control the ball. They're not going to commit many mistakes. And their defense is going to be exceptional, but they're not necessarily an explosive, dominant team that's going to come out and win 14 games. That wasn't the team they were last year. It's not going to be the team they are this year. They are going to be 10 wins, middle of the pack, top of the East type of deal. And the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, I believe, are still better than that. I'm taking Winnipeg and all the points.